Welcome back to Space Engineers. The last episode saw us get this thing started. We finished up the large refinery survival kit and the assembler. And I said that I would get the rest of the base kind of laid out. And I have done so. I don't typically build buildings, so I went a little ham on this one. Down here we've got stone mine, bathroom. We've got a second floor with a bed, desk, lab, kitchen, plant thing, some couches. I've made a couple more storage containers. There's the small cargos, basically a ore overflow. It's not sorted like the other bases. This will be ice. This one actually is sorted, so it just has ice. I'll probably have a couple more of those before I actually make the ice scraper. Ice drill. I haven't figured out if I want to do how I want to do the drill yet. That will be figured out during this episode. And the welding, I'm going to start doing here in a second, but I'm not going to make you watch me weld a bunch of blocks. So what I can tell you is it's a bunch of windows and a bunch of armor blocks, and I'm going to start welding it, and I will come back. So as always, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and leave comments if you want to leave comments. Hope you enjoy watching. I'll see you when I'm done welding this thing up. And it's all welded now. As you can see, I reconfigured a few things. I've added another tower. I got rid of the antenna here. We're going to move that. And I've added this sign, which is illuminated at night. This also got replumbed because somehow the conveyor tube coming out of the small cargo right behind this wall, it wouldn't line back up with the port here. I'm really not sure how that happened. I guess the cargo container wasn't actually setting, like, attached to something, and it just kind of fell down, is my guess. So kind of what I'm thinking is I might put like a laser antenna on top of here and aim it towards that peak over there, and then have a high range antenna from the top of that mountain. But basically I thought it was kind of silly that we're in the middle of this big valley with this ice lake. And so I wanted to have either a repeater kind of up that way, or maybe over there, and then that would actually go to the main base. Really for no other reason than it seems more realistic. But what I would like to do before working on the ice drill is I'd like to get some more wind turbines up. And the reason for that is we've got 4 of the O2H2 generators. And then we have this large refinery, we have an assembler, and a survival kit. So if we pop in here and we take a look at the assembler, its max required is 560 kilowatts. The refinery, 560, so that's what, like 1,000 or 1120. And then you've got whoops, it's a 0. We've got 4 of these guys, so that's 2,000, so that's 3,200. Or 3,120, sorry. So we need like 4,000 kilowatts possible to be safe. And shouldn't have left that yet. If we look at our wind turbines, their max output is like 430. Oh, that one's optimal, but not that good. Interesting. What if it's the weather update changing that one? Or if it's just that its position actually kind of sucks relative to the other ones. So now what we could do is add this all up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to call them all basically 400 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4 is 32. So I basically have 3,200 watts. I've got more than that because they're, except for that one, all above 400. But what I'm going to do is add another turbine here, coming out this way. I'm going to move this tower to go this way, I think, because it's more open. Or possibly I'll branch it off this way. No, I want to go that way. I want to go that way. And then I'll make a new tower. And at the top of that tower, I'm going to have the antenna mount. The antenna post. Tower. Tower is the word I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and what's in our inventory? We want these armor blocks. We'll want those, but for now, what I'd like to do is go to 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be 4 on the new tower plus the 1 for the existing tower. Can't withdraw 10 girders. Is it because I don't have 10 girders? It's just because it decided not to let me withdraw all 10 girders. Okay. That totally makes sense. So I think I'll just continue this level. So that's 10 over. Oh, okay, so that's not very... How far is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go maybe 15. 15, and then this is the new tower. Oops. And so that went up. Actually, it doesn't matter how many that went up, because I'm gonna go up quite big. Oh, geez. Oh, that was close.
Critical.
That was close. Let's refill our hydrogen. Oops, that was a computer. Alright, back to building our tower. Now that we likely won't die. Hopefully. We'll just go really high. How high is this? I want to be able to see the mountain peaks, I think. Ooh, is that actually on there? Alright, that's close. I can see possible tower 2. It's too bad there's no guy wires in this game. Go up like a few more. There, I can see the top of that. That looks good. All right. That is very tall. I might try to use some some more angled armor blocks to do like a guy wire sort of deal with it. Alright, so as I was saying, I might do some angled blocks to kind of work similar to a guy wire, but I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Right now, I'm going to finish up the wind turbines so we have enough power for running all of our drills and our O2H2 generators all at the same time. So those are 4 above this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Build these guys here real quick. And then this should give us more than enough power. I'm also going to build a battery, so it'll have a little bit to help smooth out any power surges. I'm just going to build one battery though. Alright. So now we should have plenty of power generation. I'll throw some lights up there at some point in time. That'll definitely be more important when I start flying around, as it's pretty easy to accidentally take out a tower. You're not really looking for it. So let's do our antenna. Let's do our antenna. Next. Alright, let's put all this stuff back. Then try this again. Okay, so the antenna's just fuck all giant. So for now I'm going to put this antenna on. Don't know if it's going to stay this antenna or if I might change it to the laser antenna. But for now, way up here, we have got an antenna. That tower is a little tall, looks kind of ridiculous. I might pare it down some, but I kind of like the fact that you can actually see over the ridge. Let's come in here and check our power real quick. Oh, nice, 530. So we have a lot of power now. We should totally be fine. Let's get our battery built real quick. So I'd like to build the battery. I want it in here? Do I want it somewhere else? I could put it in here. Could even maybe put it up here. I suppose I could put it right up here. Be nice to be able to take a look at it and see what its charge is. Alternatively, we could keep it down here. Why are all of these pistons not extended? We should have been mining. Don't understand here. Alright, well, it's not happy. Oh. Kinda hard to mine stone if your stone doesn't work. Your mine doesn't work. Alright, so it looked like I missed a bit of that corner. My pistons couldn't actually extend. I think I came down here to look for the battery spot. I think I will put the battery down here. I think I like right here. This seems like a good spot for it. Alright, so now the battery can charge up and should hopefully smooth out any weird sort of power, just like any power spikes when something turns on. Help smooth out the refinery, smooth out the assembler. So we've taken care of our power, and we've taken care of our antenna now. Just in time for all of this rain. Which actually makes it really hard. And we've got this anomaly thing. I'm pretty sure it's a graphics glitch. I think it's gotten bigger, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh, that's weird. I'm not really sure how I feel about this, but I thought about building a base, like building a box around it with some windows so you could watch it. It could be like the anomaly, but I decided not to. So it just bounces here forever. Sad life. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do now is, instead of actually starting the ice scraper, I'm going to get this antenna set up. So come in here, find our antenna. HUD text is going to be hydrogen facility. I think I spelled facility right. It looks wrong, but I think it's correct. Facility. Never been more unsure of something in my life. Let me Google this. This is embarrassing. Yeah, that's facility. Just looks wrong. Alright, hydrogen facility. And the broadcast radius will be 10,000, let's do 12. 12,000 meters. Or sorry, 12,000, yes, meters would be 12 kilometers. And that will enable us to hit that tower, or definitely Tower 2, apparently not Tower 3, but that's going to be alright. If I end up putting a tower up there, which I kind of want to, I really like that location. It's a nice mountain to have a cool, like one of the giant dishes on top. If I use that tower, I'll probably lower this guy, because it doesn't need to go all the way up to there. But if I just go to that one, I'm going to leave this at this height. So maybe I'll just go from that one to this one to that one. There's lots of possibilities. I also don't think line of sight matters for non-laser antennas in Space Engineers. I think it's just kind of like you get a sphere where your antenna is the center, and then, you know, if you're inside that sphere, then you're fine. Because this is showing it through the ground, and I obviously don't have line of sight to the Deep Mine Research Facility. Alright, so that is now set up. Our towers are set up. I think I am going to just kind of quickly set up a repeater tower. I'm kind of feeling like if that one is 10 kilometers away, it would have to go 30 kilometers to get to the Deep Mine facility, as it's 20 away here. So like that'd be set to like 35 basically. Which, I mean, isn't hateful. It could definitely do that. But it would actually, whatever signal came from the Deep Mine facility would actually come to this facility first before actually getting to that repeater. That repeater would only work by launching this signal to there and then up to there. Because whatever signal came from there to there to there would actually just come from there to here. So as a repeater between the Deep Mine and the hydrogen facility, that one doesn't actually make sense. That would make sense if I had another facility on the other side of that mountain range, which, who knows, maybe I will. For now, though, I think what I'm going to do is actually build it up there. So what I'm thinking is just like one wind generator and the antennas. So I'm gonna need some steel plate. And oh man, the antennas are so big. So okay, I'm gonna use the steel plate and turbine. And I think I'm gonna start with that. Oh, let's fill up on hydrogen as well. Alright, good. Our drills are actually drilling this time. We have a bunch of stone being mined, but it looks like we're fine with our large storage overflow. Alright, so here's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm gonna go fly up to possible tower 2. And by using this guy, I think it's going to work really nicely for a repeater. Possible Tower 3 is a location that I found. It's a higher mountain, but you don't have line of sight to it. So again, it's kind of the same deal as if I used the other one. It doesn't really make sense. Yeah, so it's up there. It's a good mountain spot. But as a repeater, this one makes, I think, a little bit more sense. Where is it? I've lost it. Oh, it's over here. So it's kind of like right here. Oh, it's all the way over here. Whoops. And it's got actually decent line of sight to the mine facility. But soda's actually over here. This is actually a little bit better, I think. Getting line of sight to both. Especially once I think, get rid of this tree. I think this tree is basically right where I want my tower. I might go prune that really tall tree as well. I think I'm going to. Let's go gravity align mode. We'll put this guy... Is the tree dead yet? We'll do that like that. Just kind of build this up. So I can see that one now. I can see that one. I can definitely see that one. Let's go a little higher. We're doing an antenna tower. We gotta go. We have to go tall. Something like that. Maybe even a little bit taller. All right. Now, I haven't quite decided if I want to do the wire antenna or the non-dish antenna, or if I want to do the dish. I kind of think I want to do the dish. I kind of think I actually want to do two antennas. I want to do one facing this way and then maybe one facing that way. I think that might look kind of cool. So I think what I'll do is I'll put my wind turbine on top of here. And so now we can power our antennas. That tree gets to live because we're just so high off the ground. And let's see here. If I do the... If I do this antenna... God, these things are so massive. They're so cool. If I do this antenna... Any construction components? Of course. I can't even place it. Alright, so fly back to our base. And it's crazy because I think this is basically the same sort of distance. I think the hydrogen facility is basically right in the middle, equidistant, if you will, from both sides, which is interesting that it ended up that way. Wasn't really planned, it just kind of happened. This is why I want more lights, is because it is really dark when you're flying. And I don't know where it is. There it is. Let's see, let's just stand up here by the antenna. So that's basically 10 kilometers. And yeah, that's 10.49 kilometers, but we're probably 200 meters away from where it is, so it's even closer. So if that was a little bit further away, we could actually set this antenna up to be a short enough range that it will reach that one, but not that one, and actually make having a laser antenna from here to there like a reasonable option, if you don't count the fact that I could just up this range and reach both. I mean, really, this range can reach that base just fine. It'll go to 50 meters. I don't know. It's survival excess. We have to do more. So let's recharge while we're here. And let's empty our inventory. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't want 4 of those yet. I just want, I mean, one of these is going to be... Oh, that withdrew all of the... You can withdraw all of the components for the large dish in one trip, but you can't do it for the small one. That is so weird. So what I'm thinking is definitely using this dish antenna up here, because that will look pretty sweet. I'm also realizing now that I don't actually have a I don't have a control panel yet. Oh, but I can put a light up here. I added the Easy Control Panels mod, so I can manually adjust lights as I place them. It ends up working a lot better than trying to figure out what light is what. Ah, I can conveniently see my tower now. So this way is west. That way is basically east going that way. That's fine. So we'll put them on this side. Why will you? Okay. Want you there? Yeah, we'll put it a little... No, I want it there. And then, now that I've got that antenna dish, I want to put another one on the back side and get some construction components. I want to paint it though. It's frosty up here. What does frozen armor look like? That's actually kind of cool. That was sort of a joke, but I'm kind of liking that. It's too bad the unfinished tower won't be frosty, but that's fine. Alright, let's go back and get our second antenna. Oh my god, it's so dark. The Space is Dark mod is so cool. What am I? Right, antenna. And then let's get like 40 construction components and remainder as steel plate. Hopefully I left a block above where I can put a interior light, because I want to have blinking red lights at the top of this thing. I 100% did not. Of course. Okay. So let's place the light first. Let's also weld this one solid, and we will paint it. Then we'll place our next antenna. Alright, that'll work. Alright, so it kind of looks like maybe the frozen paint will actually work on these. Oh, it does. That's cool. I really like that. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to actually grind this one down and move it down one. I want it to be at the same height as that one. Nice. And now I'll put 3 more of these interior lights up here. These little guys, we'll have them be red. Blink interval. What does 2 do? They're off longer. How about that? That seems reasonable. Alright, so broadcast range. 15 and 15. This is literally the same. It doesn't actually matter. Because they're essentially in the same spot and they don't broadcast directionally. I just put 2 on because it looks cool. Really, that's the only reason. HUD text will be repeater station 1. And this one I don't actually want to broadcast. Because that way it won't, this is repeater station 1. Because if I do it like this, it will only show 1 antenna dish. Ooh. Still showing antenna dish. Why you gotta do me like that? Let's just do that. And perhaps that will do what I wanted to do. Two own signals. Alright, so maybe without actually turning it off, which is mildly lame, but again, they work. They're directional, so that's going to be fine. So we're just going to turn this one off. Now I have 1 signal here, repeater station 1. I can turn off my possible towers. So now I've got my deep mine research facility is 11. Hydrogen facility. Actually, I think because of this antenna, does it let me? Oh, it does. Alright, so first off, mining outpost needs to be... Oh, I don't actually name that yet. But I want control panel... Oh my gosh. So solar tower antenna. This only actually need... Excuse you. Why did it die? Ah, great. Somewhere to the west. How much hydrogen do I have? Oh boy. We're going this way. Oh boy. It is very dark. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can turn this on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm running out of hydrogen. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh, goodbye everybody. Oh, this isn't good.
Fuel critical.
Oh, that wasn't good. Well, I'm back at the base I wanted to be at. Not exactly how I wanted to get here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely why it cut me off. So I should be able to set this to like 15 kilometers, or maybe just like 12. All right, and now the repeater station is actually apparently just 12 away. Oh, it just barely reaches it. Well, it's not like it's going to run around. So I need to go, oh, I don't have a bottle. Oh boy. All right, this is less than ideal. Let's come over here. And I believe I've got a hydrogen bottle in here. All right, there we go. All right. Let's go find my body. I thought I had 16% left. That must be, oh my god. That must be one full charge. Because it was not enough. Alright. So now we can come back up here to this repeater station. Just do a quick double check that we've got enough range to get to our other base, which I think we do. Alright, yep, so we're good there. So let's look at this guy's range real quick, and then let's get out of here and go back to our other base. So this thing's range is 15. That is fine. Could actually be 12 as well. And now let's go back to the hydrogen facility and hopefully not die along the way. Always awkward when you die. Always weird when you die at night because you can't see how far you are from the ground. So you can't just like start aiming down and hoping not to die because this is dark enough that you'll just plow into the ground and then die anyway from impact. Not very helpful. All right. And we are safely back. Find our hydrogen tank. and our large cargo. We'll put our crappy tools into it. All right. So now that that adventure has been completed, I think we're going to call that an episode. In the next episode, we'll start working on getting the ice scraper or drill, whatever you want to call it, the ice gathering, I guess. The ice gathering device figured out. If you've seen some of my other videos, I'm thinking I'm going to do like a gantry crane style thing with the piston hinge arm. Is kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. So I'll figure that out between now and the next episode, and then we'll just jump right in building the actual ice processing stuff. So as always, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, and please leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.